Hello everybody, Wild Tracker here, and welcome to another episode here on the new Eriador server. And look at us in our shiny blue outfit. Don't we look really cool? You can see we've progressed a little bit. We've got a beacon behind us, and we've got a full beacon, which is absolutely awesome. Press the wrong buttons here to turn around. So yeah, we've got a full beacon down there, which is kind of made up of a little bit of emerald, a little bit of gold, and the rest is diamond. I wish. It's iron, so that's down there. I've got it currently set to haste 1 and regen, so we've got regen, we can jump around, and our armor here, prop 4, mending, it's just prop 4 throughout, with mending throughout, feather falling, depth strider, you name it, we've got it. An awesome sword. We've both got the silky pick, and we've got fortune pick. We've got a really good shovel, pretty good chopper, and a pretty decent bow. So we are pretty well geared up now. I spent a little bit of time AFK fishing, got some decent books, got lots of XP for enchanting. So yeah, just really got myself geared up, which is absolutely awesome. We did have to go and help Dougie out as well. Dougie had a little bit of a challenge. You know how... Listen, come here. You know how Dougie always tries to sort of tease us and say that we don't kill the wither like men? Yeah. Well, you know what? Him and Paul, they tried to do it like men. And they died. And they died. And they died. And they died. And we asked if they wanted help, and they didn't. And they died again. And they kept dying, and dying, and dying, and dying. And then eventually they gave up. There was a wither on the loose, so myself, Paddy, Rika, and Bread went over and helped him out. So, yeah, that's what I've got to say to that, Dougie. You know what? If you want to kill a wither like a real man, you show us how it's done, because yet to see it. But anyway, so yeah, that was a bit of fun anyway. I didn't actually record the killing of it, but Paddy did. So if you want to go check Paddy's channel out, there's a video of that over there. And you know what? We will get, we will make sure we get paid by Dougie. In fact, I've got something in mind as well he can do for us. So yeah, watch this space, Dougie. You want you never start. You need to come and help us. You need to come and do something for us. So what we're going to do today? Well, seeing we're all sort of armoured up, I'm going to be doing some building today. I want to get started because we've got this out here in the open, and we don't really have a sort of workplace inside. So I want to build one. I don't know whether I'm actually going to get it all done today. That is yet to be seen. But I've got a lot of things in this chest here that we are going to be using. It's just like I want to make up for a minute. Let's just make those. And then make those. We're definitely going to need them. And I've got to be careful here, because what I want to do is I'm going to build at this level. This is where the building is going to be. And all the way along here, I want a walkway. So we're going to have a walkway coming along, essentially. So that's my plan. Yeah, and it's starting to. Can we go into bed? No, we can't. So yeah, my plan is to have a walkway going all the way along here, and I'll probably take all of this out. We've got a haste beacon, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem to take this out, because when you come around here, we're then back to this sea wall again. So I kind of want a nice sea wall coming along here, and then just have this as an open bay. So I'm going to sort of do that as a bit of a walkway. Someone's sleeping. I better sleep actually, because I'm not sure if I have slept in this bed. I was sleeping over at the I've been and got a couple of cows. I've got 2 cows over there, and they're in the little pen. I went over to the swamp in that direction, got myself a couple of cows, brought them back, and I set my bed over there, so I just wanted to reset it. So let's have a look at what we're going to do. We've got a few building materials we're going to be doing this with. So first of all, and I've got to work out where I want to come out to, because how many have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a little bit there. So actually, if we, and I'll probably take some of this out, if we build it up this high, that's kind of there. Yeah, because are we going to take this out as well? No, maybe we'll come out a little bit. So I didn't want to do that. Let me just do this so I can come up. So let's go out to here. and then we'll go up one. Okay, so what we need to do though is have an underneath, because the road I'm going to be using some gravel for, and we don't want the gravel falling through. That would be really, really bad. So this needs to be, so if that's going to be that high, the gravel is going to be that high, and then we kind of need that coming out there. Okay, that kind of makes sense to me. Does it make sense to you? Hopefully it does. And then we want to, I think, have a step here, and then we're going to have 3. So let's take this down, because what I'll end up doing is actually taking all of this away. So when we change the beacon over to haste 2, we will take all of that away. So this is going to be overhanging, if you see what I mean. That's going to be totally overhanging in terms of what we're doing. We might as well put that one in there. So I kind of want to make it that there's a path there, but there's nothing beneath it, or at least nothing beneath some of it. Some of it might be landscaped, so it looks like it's been beat out the wall and it's going to have pillars and that sort of thing on it. But we've got to do that correctly first, and then over this side. So if we had that like there, that's got to come inwards, I guess. Yeah. So that's going to be there, and then we are going to use grey, or rather light grey, for the path. So let's just see if we can duplicate this a minute. No, we can't. Of course we can't, because we're stood the wrong way. So let's go there, there, and I've got no more of that left, but we'll make some more up in a minute. That's going to go not there. I'm not doing well at placing stuff today. This is why they say don't do things on camera. Right, let's just make a few more slabs. Can we make a few more slabs? We can make a few more slabs. So let's just put those in. So let's just put these along here, and we've got room for some more along there, and then we can build those up there, just so you guys can get an idea of how we're going to do this, and then we can kind of try and work out then where things are going to go. So that's going to go there like that, and then this is going to go like so. So that's going to be our top of our path. So if you can imagine, this is going to go all the way along over there, and then beside it we then want to come in a little bit to what will be our temple. So let me just build this along here so I can get a feel for where it's going to go, because we are going to get a lot more resources in this. So let's see, how many have we got there? Let's bring them along a little bit further, and then we'll do the other side as far as we can go, because I then want to work out where the center of this bit is going to go. So we probably need to do a few more along this way here, some more of those along there. But yeah, it would be nice, but sadly they sink down, and we can't have that. So we've got to have it supporting, and it's got to look like it's all part of this anyway. Yeah, so I think that's fine. Right, let's go back at the top and work our way in, because I want to try and really more work on camera with the building that we're going to do. So now let's take away, so how many have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, if that's the path into the building, we'll take these away, because we don't need those there. We do need some more of those slabs, so we might as well make up a load, and then make up a load, and then we don't run out. So let's put those across there, and just in case we'll bring it to there as well, and bring those like so. Okay, yeah, I think I like that. Yeah, and maybe actually we might end up putting them here as well, just for aesthetics and how it's going to look. And there. And all will become clear for you in a moment, hopefully, he says. And let's just take this along a little bit just to bring it in, and then I'm going to do the rest of this all sort of in between, really. And I've run out. Yeah, so we'll make some more up. I've got a load in here that we can make up, a load of sand, a load of gravel. I've got some dyes, so we'll make up some more of that. It's just light grey at the end of the day. So the other thing I want to use is the white concrete. Now we've got some made up in here. Block of quartz. We've got any white concrete. We've got white concrete powder. We've got some white concrete, but we're going to have to make up a load of powder. So where I want this to go is along here, and then we will make this into a path heading in this direction. And let's just work out how many do we want here. So we probably want what, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. Yeah. So this will all be white concrete coming here, and sadly we don't have the ability to use white concrete for everything, but we do have quartz slabs, and whilst it's not the same as you can see here, I've done a sort of a pre-build of this, and actually it doesn't look too bad. The two together, you know, they contrast each other quite well, I think. So yeah, we're going to be using that in terms of a sort of contrasting block to go with it, and then we'll build that one on there, because I just want a few steps going up to the building. So this isn't even the building yet. This is just getting up to the building. We've got 3 steps there, and we probably ought to go and make some more concrete. Have I got some water in here? I have got some water in here. So quick and easy concrete maker. We could do it all in the water, of course, but this is a quite easy way of doing it, although the downside to this is we end up taking out a load of torches, but that's fine. There, that'll do for now. It's half a stack, and then we can just go there. We go, and there we go. Right, let's just take out a few of these blocks. We'll come and take them as and when we need them, but we're going to need a fair bit of concrete in this build. I really want to use these new blocks. I think they're really nice to use, and I think I said before, when I'm building a lot of the area here, I'm going to use different colours of this, just because it's a nice new block to be using, so we might as well use it. So that's going to go along like this. And then it's going to build up to the top here, back to more of these. And I think the idea with this is going to start the sort of upper area, and it's not even really a upper area as such. It's going to be like a balcony thing. So we're going to come up here, and then we're going to have a walkway onto a top platform up here, which is going to be about 5 wide. So that's going to come out to about here, and then we're going to start the building back here. So we might have to build out a bit at the back as well, shore that up. Not sure, but as you can see, I need to get myself a little bit more concrete. So yeah, let me go in to get it made up, and let me get these paths laid out like this, and then we'll see how it looks. quite sure if I like these pillars or not, as they are, or plain. So I just thought I'd try this with the vines just to see how it looks, because we're going to add more vegetation. In fact, we are going to put down here this sort of green vegetation here, because the whole part of this build, I want it to look lush and green and, you know, that sort of thing. Not necessarily overgrown, but yeah, the sort of, you know, the true feel of this is definitely they want greenery within with what they're doing. So this kind of works in there. I'm going to have the same up here as well. We're going to probably put this along. Now the problem is this doesn't really hide lighting as I would like it to. I would like lighting under there, so I've kind of put lighting at the top. So we're going to do that, and we're going to probably have stuff hanging down from here. Let's see if we can just get up here a moment, because we are going to put this all the way across here. This is going to go to this far. That's going to come there, and then what I'm going to have is actually 2 apex roofs. So that's going to be one there, and then we're going to have another one kind of coming here. So if we bring that out there, just trying to think, do I want it all the way along or not? It might just come there. So we're going to have 1 apex roof coming out there, and then this one will have to come along this way. I'm stuck in the block because I'm sneaking. Get. Never mind, I'll do it that way. Let's get rid of that. So, and along there, and we'll have to go back up again. This is why I don't build on camera. It's a nightmare, I tell you. In fact, let's just do like that, and we can get rid of it. Yeah, so I kind of want this apex roof going up and up and up, so to speak. So I'm going to have to put that back in, go along there, and then have, you know, the other one coinciding with it. So I think that's going to look quite good as a sort of final look to it. And where's that going to be? Not quite sure. Probably up another level, at least. There we go. Get rid of that. Building with slabs already always a problem, and I'm not sure we are going to be able to make this actually spawn proof, which is what I'd really like, because I think with the way it is that right? Yes, because this is going to come up on this side, isn't it? So yeah, I'm not sure we will be able to actually make the roof spawn proof because of these. So this slab will be spawn proof, but this one won't, which is always a bit of a problem. So we'll just have to see how it goes, see what mob spawnage we get. We may or may not get a load. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see to see if it's going to be a problem with creepers on the roof. I really don't want to put torches up here. Of course, if any of you guys have got suggestions as well what we can do with the roof, you know, there isn't really much choice. I'm not sure string works anymore. Does string still work in terms of keeping mobs off? I have no clue. I've got a feeling it doesn't. Redstone does, but redstone's not going to work with this. If we could work string with it, that would be ideal. But we can't. So yeah, I think it's a sort of, you know, it might be a case of leaving it, might be a case of seeing how it goes. I don't know. But if you guys have got some ideas as well, then, you know, please let me have them in the comments down below. That would be truly awesome. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is, rather than bore you with lots of roof building, in fact, we might just take a quick look in a second. Let's just get this up to halfway if we can, like so. And then we can have a quick look to see how it looks. We're almost halfway, so we do another one there, there, there. We are exactly halfway. That's really cool. Let's just do a quick jump down. It's so nice not worrying about that. So let's just get rid of these. I think that's starting to look really good now with this sort of double apex. And if we look at that, the intent is really to try and use some of this as well. Yeah, I like that. So imagine that's going to be white behind it as well. It's going to have these walls on it. And then what we're going to do is just sort of periodically place some of these around as well. So we kind of get that, again, that sort of overgrown feeling, and we might even, you know, have them coming down further. Perhaps one up there, some over here, sort of growing down. Maybe not that one, and down. I don't know. So we'll have a play around with that. I'll get the rest of the roof done, and then I'll build these up as well. And I quite like these windows. I was thinking of putting black glass in there, but I think the Never brick looks quite good against there, so I think I'd leave those in and see how that comes along. Well, I've gone and changed the roof up, as you can see there. I just felt that the white of the quartz was just too much. It really didn't define the building at all, whereas when I added this acacia roof, it kind of gives me the effect of sort of terracotta tiles, and I think it works really, really well. I had to raise it up a little bit there as well because the white of the concrete was showing through. But I think that again just adds that sort of layer of depth to it, which I think looks really good. I'm really pleased with how this one has turned out. It's very similar to what I envisaged, and I think it sits quite nicely. I have built up the back here as well, so if we come over this side, it did overhang a little bit. So I've kind of built up the rock face there, so it kind of looks naturalish in terms of, you know, it would be sitting on there. Probably have to do a little bit of terraforming here, but we'll work on that once we get the rest of the layout done. And as you can see, I've actually extended this path all the way down here, so this is where the path is going to come, and it's going to come around this corner, and then it's going to carry along here and be another sort of bit going over the water. So you can see over there it overhangs quite a bit, so we're going to put some arches in here, and we might have a waterfall running down in there and some greenery on here and overgrowth and that sort of thing. So all that's still to put in, but it just really gives me this foundation of this building and how the layout of this sort of area is going to be, because it's quite a nice large area, and we can start putting other buildings in there. I'm going to move this is going to be my main sort of, I guess, workshop area, if you like. I've got to work out lighting in here as well, but what I do have is my enchanting table, so we're going to start off by putting this in here, and this is probably going to go there. And then I've just got to work out a way to get these sort of all around it in this sort of sense. I don't know whether I can get that working or not, so yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. I'm not even sure if I like that. Let's see, we've got one left, so maybe it wants those on top. I don't know if that's going to be 30 though. I haven't got anything to enchant, so I can't check, so I need to check on that. I might actually have to put a couple of extra bookcases around it, perhaps one there and one there, to get the full beacon effect. Let's see, have we got, there should be an old pick around here somewhere. Let's just see if we've got that. There is. Let's just see if we can put it in there, and does it give us 30, because that's the important thing with this. I just thought I want it a little bit different than the one going around. 28. So yeah, I need a couple extra bookcases probably up there. It might even be that we put one or two there or something like that. So yeah, we'll play around with it. I need more than the standard 15, but that's absolutely fine. And the rest looks really good. So I'm going to bring some chests into here as well. I say this is going to be my sort of main work area. So somehow I'm going to have to work out how we're going to put chests into this room. I don't want it really, really tall with chests and that sort of thing. So yeah, I'm not quite sure yet, because again, I don't want to block the windows. I haven't thought that far ahead yet. So it may well be that we just have a few chests around here and we have a downstairs area for the main storage. But yeah, certainly this is going to be my main building for this anyway. I don't know whether there's really room for a bed in there, so that may be a thing, it may not be a thing. But I went through a ton of concrete as well, a ton of other stuff. We still got a bit left, concrete powder, concrete, so yeah, lots more to use and work on, but we're gonna need to be doing some mining of gravel and sand, that's for sure. But I'm liking it. I think it looks really, really good. Let me know what you think in the comments, please. I'd love to get your feedback on it. Or pop onto our Discord server. There's a link down below as well. Either the new Eriador Discord server or my own personal Discord server. Come and chat and let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below. My Discord server is also a place where you'll get all the sort of updates of what's happening, and also yeah, if we're doing anything. Are you ready to breed? Some of you are. Good. Yeah, you'll get updates of when videos come out and that sort of thing, because YouTube isn't always great at telling you these things, so I always post on there as well. So yeah, come and join the Discord chat. and that would be great. And don't forget, if you want to be a patron, there's a link up there to go and do that as well if you want to support me. But I think that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed this building of this building of a building, something like that. Yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed the episode anyway. Let me know down below in the comments. Don't forget to click like, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you here next time as the sun sets on the new Eriador server. Bye bye.